Hello, it's Rebecca, and I want to talk about the release of Britney Griner. And oh my God, if you are a conservative, right-wing person, this is not the video for you because I do not want to speak to you at all. And I want to warn you all that this video is not going to be filled with rainbows and flowers. I might actually get banned from this video. I have some notes that I want to go through. I just have to talk about this Britney Griner situation. This shit is crazy, first of all. Oh my God, if this is not proof that racism exists in America, I don't know what is. Because this is it, right here, served on a platter to you. Britney Griner being released from the Russian prison and being exchanged for Victor Bout, who is considered by the media the most dangerous man in the world. Well, you know what's so funny about that to me is that conservatives are willing to admit that the most dangerous man in the world is a white man. So you're admitting that you're dangerous. Okay, well, we already knew that, but try to make it look like we're people that are brown, like me, are the dangerous ones. You said it from your mouth. Victor Bout is the most dangerous man in the world. And there's nothing that you can do to take that back to the right-wing media. And you're so pissed off about this exchange because the Marine didn't get let go. The Marine, what's his name, Paul Whelan? The one with 4 citizenships, okay? Let's talk about that. He has 4 citizenships. In Canada, America, England, and Ireland, I believe, and 4 passports. So he doesn't even have an allegiance completely to our country. But yet they're capping for him. And like, yeah, let's get him free because he's white. They don't even fucking care that this dude is a fucking con artist. Was convicted of larceny and had to serve 90 days, I believe, in jail for larceny. Was using people's social security numbers and shit like that and discharged from the Marines. Not honorably, but on bad conduct. Was discharged. And yeah, they're like, yeah, free him. But at the same time, you know what larceny is? That's theft. It's just a fancy word for it, quote unquote, white collar crime. Stealing. But if some black people happen to loot some shit, they're like, oh, you thieves, you stealing shit. But larceny, meanwhile, they're stealing like fucking hundreds of millions and shit of dollars. Oh, let's talk about that shit. You fucking gaslighters. You're not gaslighting me, not today, goddammit. That is what the right does. They gaslight. And they are the master gaslighters. Yes, they are. And they are trying to make it look like this con artist, fraud, grifter should have been released over Britney Griner, who had an ounce of THC oil, whatever they want to call it. Had hashish, whatever. Weed. An ounce. I mean, not an ounce, a gram. A gram. So you have all these people out here saying, oh, we need to release all the people in prison now because of Britney Griner had a gram of oil. People that have like pounds of that were selling weed. Not just, and I'm saying that they should be free. If it's legal in their state, yes. I am an advocate for that. But I'm just saying at the same time, you're comparing apples with oranges. Because she had a gram of oil. And you're comparing her with people in prison. I'm pretty sure there's nobody in prison that was convicted with the amount that Britney Griner had. If it was, let me know. Because that outright, come on. I seriously doubt that on everything. Even in states where weed is still illegal, I don't think that they would put somebody in prison for a gram of weed. I just don't. Let me know. Let me know, because I don't know. I live in Oregon where weed is legal. And I lived in Illinois, and I don't even think it was that severe. And I lived in Minnesota. I don't think a gram will put you in prison. It was more about, like, weight. And if you were, like, selling. And, things like that. But I just can't. This is just, like, proof. They're losing their mind because this convict that was a spy. And they're like, oh, we need the spies. Yeah, I guess we do need the spies, right? But you know what? It's illegal in this country. Britney Griner needed her weed. Weed is a fucking medicine. It's a drug a lot of people use to heal themselves when they're in pain. It's used for pain management, okay? And she needed that shit. So he needed to be a spy. She needed to get her weed. They both need to break the law in some way. And hey, it happened. Yeah. Bada boom, bada bang. This shit is fucking crazy. The fact that you people are losing your fucking mind this much over this shit. Calling her. Oh, here's the other thing. You fucking master gaslighters. You motherfucking biscuits. I'm not going to call you crackers because crackers are hard and you're soft. So you're a biscuit. You motherfucking biscuits. And don't call me racist. I'm 25% white. So I have the right to criticize my own part of my heritage and ethnicity and who I am. So I'm going to talk to you right now. I have the right to fucking say what I want to say. I live in America. God damn it. Right? USA. USA. You say she's unpatriotic. She hates America. When the fuck did she say she hates America? What the fuck? You want to put words in people's mouths, but you motherfuckers want to climb the motherfucking U.S. Capitol and shit all over the place and pee all over the place and ejaculate all over the place and act like fucking monkeys and animals and pigs. There you are. Not all Caucasian people. I'm talking about those people that stormed the Capitol on that day. Just to get it clear. Those people, they can express themselves. But if a black woman expresses herself, she hates America. She was like making a stand for police brutality, which I think is a really valid stand, to make, an honorable thing to do. I mean, it's something that exists. Like, what's wrong with that? She has the right to say she doesn't want to stand for the national anthem. Her father fought in the Vietnam War, and he was a police officer, I believe. Correct me or a sheriff or something like that. Correct me if I'm wrong, somebody out there. She has that right to do that. And not just that, she has that right as an American citizen to do that shit. So, the fucking problem is a lot of you fucking people are still stuck in a fucking slavery mentality where you think you can control people and tell black people how to think and try to put us in our place. And you, in the color purple, Sophia, you're gonna, no. You are not fucking doing this shit. No. Just because you're criticizing America right now for the decision to exchange Britney Griner for Victor Bout. Does that make you unpatriotic? No. It makes you a patriot. But if Britney Griner criticizes America, it makes her hate America. You're gaslighting. Is that what you do? Is that what... Seriously, you're fucking gaslighting. That's what it is. She never fucking said that. I watched the video where she said she didn't hate America, but she hated that She hated police brutality. And it's real. Things have happened. There's many examples of it. That's happened where people... I remember seeing a guy that was a caregiver on the ground. He was taking care of, I think, an autistic person. And he was being shot at by the police while he was laying on the ground, on his stomach, with his hands out. And you have Philando Castile, who was reaching for his driver's license, and he got killed in front of his child and his mother. So you have people say resist, resist, and do, yeah, people resist and they still get shot at. So that's bullshit. And it's usually people of color that this happened to. This whole ordeal just show you how racist this country is, and it's fucking disgusting. It's fucking horrible. And how homophobic it is. People calling Britney Griner a man, misgendering her when she's a woman. Well, I'm going to say in rebuttal, if she is a man, okay, to all the people that's saying that, then Russia is more progressive than America, because they allow men to be imprisoned with women. So think about that for a minute. And also, what else is in my fucking notes that I want to talk about? Fucking crazy people. White people feel like they have the right to complain about everything, and they like, oh, only we can fucking complain about America and the law. Motherfucker, we have more rights to complain about America than you. Motherfucker, we was brought here on motherfucking ships against our goddamn will. It don't matter how the fuck it happened. We was fucking brought here against our will. We didn't want to fucking come here, and you made us fucking come here and fucking do free labor for you for hundreds of fucking years and be tortured. And then after freeing us, still be tortured. And still be tortured right now. By example, with this shit. You're really mad that a black woman was freed, a black gay woman was freed over a white man. And it hurts so much. For a lot of you. And you can't take it. And it's killing you inside. Like, no. You know what? I don't know what to say to you. Because, in my opinion, Britney Griner is a better role model than the dude. He's a fucking con artist. I don't care if he was a Marine. He wasn't, like, honorably discharged. He had no allegiance to America. Why doesn't Canada try to release him? That's where he was born. Or other two citizenships. Ireland. You talk about allegiance to America. This dude doesn't have allegiance to America. As far as I'm concerned, Britney Griner at least has one citizenship. And that's to America. And in America. And yet, she is being chastised and just ripped apart. If people believe that Britney Griner is a man, then Caitlyn Jenner is a woman. And she can use the women's bathroom. If you want to use that logic, then women that are masculine can call themselves women, and the men that are feminine, I guess, can say, hey, I'm a woman, right? Or men that are masculine, because you're saying that a woman is a man. You're the one that's convoluting science and confusing people. And you wonder why people are confused. Maybe you're a part of the reason. You're setting that confusion in their mind. Because a woman is different than other women. You're making her feel like less than a woman. You ever think about that? Maybe part of your gaslighting is the reason for all of these different things we have today. And sexualities and genders and so forth. I don't know. Just saying. What else is in the notes? Oh, for all the men that's talking shit about Britney Griner, she probably gets more pussy than you. She probably can hoop better than you. And she probably can beat your ass. Yeah, I did have that in my notes. Also, the white people went crazy on January the 6th when Donald Trump said the election was rigged, and they stormed the Capitol and caused a couple of officers to be killed, if I'm correct. So they can have grievances to that point where they storm the Capitol and do all of these, egregious things. But if someone black just kneels or has a protest, it's like, no, you motherfuckers need to let it go. You still have the mindset of your ancestors when you think you can control black thought in our minds. And you can't. You don't own us. You don't own our thoughts. You don't own our opinions. We can feel free and disagree with our country, but love it at the same fucking time as you. You do not own that fucking right. And that is so fucking self-righteous and narcissistic of you to believe that only you can complain and disagree and no one else can. Are you out of your fucking mind? Get the fuck out of here. I'm so fucking sick of this shit. You motherfuckers are crazy. What the fuck else do I have in here? I can't even understand my own handwriting. Oh, why didn't Donald Trump help him? Yeah, Donald Trump could have freed him. He didn't do it. He got arrested like in 2018, right? But they're okay with that. They're okay with Donald Trump not freeing him, but upset because Biden didn't free him. Okay. Yeah. I'm just reading through my notes right now. I think I pretty much covered a lot of things that I wanted to say about this whole ordeal, because this shit is just fucking crazy. The hypocrisy is crazy. I can't believe that people can't see past that. It's the problem with people. You can't see past your own hate and hypocrisy. Not saying that I'm a huge Britney Griner fan and that, she's right and that I'm completely on her side and siding with her. No. What she did was wrong. And you have to obey the laws of different countries. And I can acknowledge that. That's the thing about us liberal people. We can acknowledge our wrongs and admit that. Conservatives can't do that. Some of them. They just act really irrational. What she did was wrong, but does she deserve to be in prison for 10 years? If that's the law, I suppose you have to deal with it. But they worked some agreement out, and that's all you can do and say about that. It's done. You have to get over it. And they're trying to free Paul Whelan, and hopefully they will free him as well, because, I don't know if he's guilty or not. For some reason, they don't want to let him go. And that's Russia's decision to not let him go. Russia didn't want to let the white man go. Russia was the ones that freed the black woman at the end of the day. It was Russia. If you want to get mad, white people, get mad at Russia. They did it. They made the decision. They wanted to keep the white man. They didn't want to free him. They wanted to free the black woman. They probably really appreciated her athletic abilities. I know that's going to piss a lot of you off, and I don't fucking care. I love it. Anyway, that's all I got to say about that.